Hello, my name is Joseph Heiker. I am the lecture leader of Shine Consulting. In today's webinar, I will show you how we manage projects with ease at Shine, how we work with motivation, agility, and software tools, and how we successfully prevent overloading our people. And most importantly, you will learn how we can innovate fast and put our marketing plans into practice. I will also introduce you to the innovative Master Your Project Genius 5.0 microschool. In it, you will learn in particular how to apply our unique change triangle concept to the success of your project. Now pay attention. It used to be that project management was reserved for specialists. Today, this is no longer the case. Project management is a core competency for every entrepreneur and every team member, because everyone has many great ideas and plans. But plans are not enough. They need to be put into practice quickly. You need to involve the people around you so that you are not left alone in the execution of your projects. At Shine, we have been involved in project management for 25 years. More than 778 companies use our solutions. During our practice, we have found that project management doesn't have to be complicated and impractical as people often think. Simplicity is the key. And we already know that the solution is not just about agile methods or software tools. That works is Project Management 5.0. And it's all about people. Project management has become digital project management over the last 2 years. Everything can be quickly planned and coordinated online. And also project management training is more effective online. And that's what today's webinar will be all about. How will the webinar go? Please keep your video and audio turned off for now. You can turn both on during the final discussion, and if you want to ask a question, use the chat. I will also share everything that is needed in the chat. After the webinar, we will also receive a recording of the webinar as well as the materials I will be showing. And now, let me share the screen for the first time. I often see this story. Maybe some of you will recognize yourself in it. Get to know each other. This is a Thomas, and he's 35 years old. He's married. He has 2 small children at home, and his profile is a creator. He has many ideas, and he also likes to meet other people. Previously, as you see on the left-hand side, he was also full of energy. Thomas is not very happy today. He's tired and overwhelmed. He knows that his business has changed dramatically over the years. He needs to implement a new business model quickly, but he also knows that project management has changed a lot in recent years. Everything is fast, everything is online. What used to be enough is no longer sufficient. He's failing to create a project management team that is truly motivated and pulling together. Thomas has no time to learn new applications and procedures. Everything is too complex, and he doesn't know what to choose from the many options. He often feels lonely and feels that no one will help him. He worries that he won't make enough money. As a result, he has no time for his family, for his children, and for his hobbies. And now let's continue to some data. Entrepreneurs and their companies still don't know how to manage projects. 69 of projects fail to meet their objectives. And why do projects often fail? First of all, we can't choose the right projects and initiate them well. And this is one of the first challenges we are facing with. And what is the next one? We don't know how to get people involved and motivated. And last one, everything is too complicated, as I already mentioned. Project Management 5.0. Using Shine as an example, we have built an innovative culture where people truly work together. And I'd like to highlight that Shine Company is a company that can innovate quickly. In the last 2 years, we have paid more than twice as much attention to innovation than before, and this trend continues in 2022. Change triangle. Every project represents a change. If you want to be a master of your project, then you have to be able to create an intent. It's about vision and objectives, and you have to explain that purpose to the people around you. You have to set the right playground, and the playground is about the rules of your project game. Here you need to choose simple tools, rules, and roles. And what next? You and the people around you need to be able to, but they also need to want to. And people will want to if they see the purpose in what they are doing, if they have the autonomy to work, and if they experience feeling of mastery and reward. And intent, environment, and people together create what we at Shine call the change triangle. Your project will be successful if you pay attention to all three edges of the change triangle. And now, how to let's now explore how to get people to be experiencing feelings of mastery and appreciation. And again, three interconnected things will help us. Everyone has some capabilities. These are about knowledge, skills, and how we can use them in different project situations. You can develop people's capabilities through appropriate training and mentoring. Attitudes are related to motivation. People are motivated if projects make sense to them, if they are free to flourish, and if they feel their effort is fairly evaluated. This is achieved if you have the right environment for project work in your company. I will show you how we achieve this in a moment. But the key is our last element, it's characters. Each of us has a natural talent how to learn, how to lead, and how to live, and a natural strategy for good relationship at work and even for project management. When you recognize them, you can put them to excellent use. And we found the well dynamics typology to be a great way to understand the characters. We have been using it at Shine for 10 years, and we all have inborn basic energy. It determines what we do best. Dynamo can invent new things, has high creativity, is fast, welcomes changes, has conceptual and strategic thinking, and loves visualization. And if you have this energy, you will put it to great use in initiation of your projects. And Blaze loves to communicate, can establish and create good relationships. It's good at motivation, loves variety, can get others excited, loves present. And Tempo, he or she is practical, gets things right in time, has excellent one-to-one relationships, and tends to be a great salesman. This person is great at time management on projects. And still, this person knows details, systems, automation. It's excellent with facts, data, and numbers, and thinks slowly and analytically, and need logic, and tries to set things up to work automatically without people. He or she is great at setting up project management systems. And the point is that a person with the Blaze energy should approach project management very differently from person with steel energy. For example, I have a blaze energy. I'm good with the people, but I'm not good at detailed system setup and analysis. I'm probably not going to manage project with a great technology setup. I would have to find someone else to my team for that. And if I don't have that person, the way to success in my case is through communication. Uh, if you haven't done the well dynamics test yet, you can do a free simple genius test for project management directly on our Shine Consulting landing page. If you use your innate characters correctly, you have a much better chance of getting to a state called flow. And in this state, you are much more productive. As part of the Well Dynamics 5.0, you will also soon be able to purchase our supplementary reports. They contain a number of recommendations just for project management with respect to your Well Dynamics typology. And we are also preparing a special webinar on how to use the Well Dynamics typology for project management. I will show you how to make people feel a sense of purpose and how to make people have feelings of autonomy in the next part. First of all, regular attention. A good project culture is the same as a good heartbeat. A regular rhythm of work is important. No arrhythmias and irregular, unscheduled, and chaotic meetings. How we work since 2014. In Shine, we work consistently agile. That means we have a regular rhythm of collaboration. We usually organize weekly sprints. Every Monday, we have a series of meetings where we evaluate and plan our work together. Planning for weeks has worked very well for us. Iteration. Iteration, it's a monthly view. Here we evaluate our projects and set priorities for the next month. And last one is the release. It's a 6-month strategic cycle. Here we strategically plan together a day-long workshop. And how are those Mondays like our heartbeat organized? The morning start with a 45-minute marketing team meeting. Here, marketing activities are planned and coordinated. Then we have all team meeting, which we call air traffic control meeting. It helps greatly to make sure everyone knows the important things. And while you can replace a lot of meetings with watching videos that you make in a great application like Loom, having some synchronized parts where everyone is present is worthwhile. If someone can't attend or is in a different time zone, there will be watch recording. And then we have a special meeting scheduled before lunch where we evaluate how the projects are going. We use, much like Netflix does, repeated feedback within the team. As we also record this feedback in a special application we call Motivace. I will send you a link to how the entire Motivace technology works in the chat soon. And then in the afternoon, we have regular retrospectives, which is included as needed just on topics that should be improved. I will mention 2 more of our key rituals. The first one is called the aquarium. We say that things must be placed in the cloud in a way that the others can look on them before the meeting, so that there is no secret. The information is not in emails or on personal computers distributed somewhere. And the second ritual we call mills. It's the same as turning the wheel at a watermill. It's the already mentioned regular attention. Sprint 52 times per year, iteration 12 times a year, and release twice a year. And we have found the peer review principle very useful. We abolish the timesheet in our company a long time ago. Much more important to us is the commitment that the team members says to others. A stated and recorded commitment is taken much more seriously by the people. And now let me explain how actually project management in Shine works. I will show you concrete examples of how we manage project in Shine. First, I will give you a step-by-step overview of how we work, and then I will share the desktop and show you directly the real applications. Now, let me stop this presentation sharing, and I will jump to the another one. Just a second. Okay. You can see from the screen, we use the GNU's guidelines for creating a promotion plan. You will see soon an example of our strategy that we created within Well Dynamics Masters. We then implement our plan through projects. And how? How we continue? First of all, our half-year strategy is always developed as a set of sub-objectives. So you can see it from the description. On the top of the structure is a vision of the project, and below there are objectives. And we achieve the sub-objective through the projects. And each project has a project, so-called project proposal. What is that? It's a simple structure where the whole team gets clear together on what the project is about and what the objective is. Mind map are great for this. You can see from the short example, this project proposal is created as a mind map, and we create them online in a Mural shared workspace, and I will show you more detail in a moment. And then this project proposal is followed by slightly more detailed so-called master plan. This is where the project team clarifies the key deliverables, agrees on a general timeline, and identifies the prerequisites for successful execution. As you can see, it's already starting to look like a schedule. Yes, it's like a schedule. Again, I will show you more details. And then we create a work breakdown structure for each project, so that is absolutely clear what is to be developed within the project. And if you can't plan everything at the beginning, that's okay. You work in an agile way and add to the work breakdown structure as needed. And for the creation of a work breakdown structure, we have found the Mind Manager tool to be very useful. But there are more tools for creating mind maps. And on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side, there are applications for so-called operation management, and this is important. Left-hand side of the screen, this is a joint meeting visualization, mostly on morale, but for practical coordination of the activities on the project, we implemented our own high-touch solution called Motiface, and then Freelo, Asana, Microsoft Planner, Trello. There is more application suitable for such operational project coordination. And then let me highlight Motiface application. Now we use this application to create agreement within the team and on what they will work on and with what effort that week. Importantly, we only make major agreement in this app, and this is important. Yes, no details, keep it simple. We don't plan the details so that everything is clear. Each deliverable has a responsible person and a team, usually 2 or 3 other people, and they then plan the details, the operational task in a suitable software tool. And this is not our invention to actually to divide general agreement what should be accomplished and operational control of the project. And we use several applications for operational control of the project, and we have the freedom to use the tool according the particular team needs. And this is where the different typologies of people came into play. If the people on the team are more, for instance, with the steel energy, they will want to plan tasks in more details. But operational planning tools allow for the micro management of tasks. And how do we create commitments? On this slide, you can see print screen from the Motivate application. On the left-hand side, yes, let me highlight it using on my mouse. On the left-hand side, you see there is a work breakdown structure of a particular project. From that, we then drag and drop at the deliverable that the team will be working on into weekly Kanban. Yes, it's a Kanban implementation. Again, you can see there is a Kanban board, and at the next week, the team will always have fun whether the given commitment was achieved or not. And if not, the deliverable is rescheduled to the next screen. Yes, please feel free to visit our motivace.com website, and there is more information about this application. And now, let me jump to the real case examples. Just a second, please. I will open the examples, and first real case example. It's here. It's coming. Yeah. As I mentioned, we developed our strategy using a recommendation or implementing recommendation from the Genius view, and you can see it from the screen. It's quite a huge table, but the point is that from the strategy we continue to the mural board. Yes, and now I'm sharing the real case of one of our project. We are starting with the intent. You can see the structure from the vision to the sub-objectives, and then we continue to the more details and create a project, so-called project proposal. It's mind map. Yes, I can highlight what is the project proposal about. It's about problem or challenge identification, about project objective and key benefits, etc. And then we jointly developed a project master plan. Again, it is not complex structure. It could be completed within 1 or 2 hours in a planning or joint planning workshop, and if needed, we continue to the work breakdown structure. I prepared for you the real case of the customer journey project Dynamics for project managers creation. It means that we are starting from the general point of view to the more details, and this joint virtual planning session approach works pretty well. And now here is a real case example of the Motivate application. As you see from the screen, here is a Kanban board implemented, and here I can open the deliverables list, work breakdown structure, and again each project has its master work breakdown structure prepared in application, and during a weekly sprint, the team agrees on which deliverables from the work breakdown structure to working on. For example, just to take a drag and drop landing page and put it to the Kanban board, then assign people, estimate the workload needed, etc., etc. I'm not going to the details, but importantly, each delivery is then assigned to a team. Everyone will estimate the hours of attention, and following Monday, the entire project team will then work together to evaluate how well the commitment have been met. And everything is calculated in credits, not in hours. And these are the calculation of time needed, importance of the activity, role of the person within in an activity, and quality of the deliverable produced. It's a calculation, and the credits are recorded and are the basis for bonuses at the end of the project. And in this way, we have gradually built a highly collaborative, self-directed team, and we are also able to use credits to reward teams for successful innovation. Yes, now please take into account that this is a perfect vehicle how to fairly reward our people. And we use another example. We use common cloud-based applications like s.r.o. Here is I jumped to the s.r.o. Kanban board for project operational management, and perhaps you are familiar with application like this. Yes, here is a commands and description, but there is a lot of details. And again, our way to organize common agreement within the team using multi-phase application, and then jump to the detailed operational planning, it works pretty well. And the important thing is that we don't burden the joint meetings with operational planning. Each sub-team is already working on its own. And now, let me wrap up this part of the workshop with some more details. Okay, summary. First of all, together we create the intent. Yes, as you've seen on a mural, and then we are starting practical project implementation by joint planning mural again in the mural shared board, and then operational project management in a suitable application. And the last one is shared weekly commitments in multi-phase. And you see from the screen, it's a visualization in mural. It's a practical operational project management in Asana or s.r.o, and this is a repetitive loop each week, and it works pretty well. And here it's a list of our applications, software application we rely on. Yes, you can read it for team collaboration, for content, for customer. We selected HubSpot as a CRM application, and it works for us pretty well. We have some automation application and coordination, accounting, obviously. And summary, our policy. We prefer people, enthusiastic people with a desire to win. We have tendency, don't overload people, and emphasize is on self-management of the team. And then what works for us pretty well, public commitment. Yes, once some commitment is promised during the meeting, it's taken more seriously. Training people to estimate, yes, it's important, because most of the people they are very poor on estimation at the beginning, but it's a knowledge, and the maximum openness, sharing everything, and rhythm. Everything agile in regular cycles, planning for so-called usable outcomes, something usable, and people break down work and estimate capacity themselves. let people freedomly estimate their effort and collaborative evaluation by the team. Yes, this is a summary, and now it's a time uh, uh, to highlight our Mastery of Project Genius microschool. It's coming uh, in February next year. We have plenty time, but before we go through the landing page, let me explain why project management training works better online. The key reason is social learning. It's the same as at school. People learn the best from each other. They need shared, repetitive experiences, and there has to be a class, and you just can't create that in one-time event. And how does it all work? How does it all work? Uh, uh, why this innovative program is unique? Yes, first of all, there is a do-it-yourself self-study preparation using microlearning, short 2-3 minutes videos. And then there is a joint online meeting with trainer. Typically, it's 90 minutes session for training and practicing, and then application of knowledge in practice. And it continues by mastermind feedback from the others and trainer during the next session. And this loop goes 8 times. Yes, it's repeated 8 times over 4 weeks. And this way, it's much easier to create a habit. And in addition, it's much easier to find time in your schedule. And if someone can't attend an online class, they can watch the recording, obviously. And it works pretty well. By the way, there are many more reasons, and you can read it in this article of mine. The article is in Czech, but if you turn an automatic translation, you will understand the content perfectly. And now let me jump to the landing page of the program. Just a second, please. Here you can see the Mastery of Project Genius online support. It's a special micro-learning website, and each single microschool is supported by the special page. And here on one single page, you get all data needed, the way of the work, and here you can download the self-study materials, and also you can watch do-it-yourself short micro-learning videos. And this is a perfect preparation. Of course, it's a step-by-step approach. We implemented step-by-step approach, and here is online training. And again, you can watch the recording if needed. Yes, it works pretty well. And also, we incorporated to the training a lot of do-it-yourself self-study micro-learning courses like digital productivity, Microsoft Office 365 series, or project management. And again, it's added value for you. Just jump to the particular do-it-yourself micro-learning course, and you can study. And this is it works pretty well. This is the first added value of this innovative tool. And the next one is let me share the mind map, the shared screen. Okay, now I'm going to share the mural workspace. Yes, what we implemented, and these are knowledge, the special workspace, and it's actually guideline for project manager or for the leader or entrepreneur how to step by step develop the project. Yes, it's checklist like. Yes, it's easy to use, and it is not only for training purposes, but it's implemented also, or it's useful also for the practice, and then it works like a perfect online guide. Yes, you can see it. It's quite huge, and but it covers all parts of the project. Yeah, this is the mural shared screen. Yes, let me share it. Let me share it again. Yes, to be visible. Yes, just a second, please. Yes, let me jump to the mural shared screen right now. Just a second. Okay. Yes, and here we go. Yes, you can see it from the screen. Yes, it's a huge mural. Yes, and here is the outline, and we can go from the beginning of the project and continue to the project proposal and develop the case step by step. It's a perfect guideline for the project managers and also for the entrepreneurs. Yes, and the next example. Everything is developed in a mind map. Yes, here you can see from the screen. It's a mind map of the first and second lesson, and the training to be interactive and enjoyable should be composed with a series of small activities. So you can read it, some explanation, it's a case study, it's a work group, it's some micro learning video, it's a summary, and this learning strategy works pretty well. And finally, let me share the landing page of Mastery of Project Genius microschools. Again, I'm going to share with you the link to the landing page, but you can easily find it through the website of the S.r.o Consulting. Again, you can find everything from the landing page, and we packed triple constraint procedures into microschool, and for entrepreneurs and project managers and freelancer, and again we incorporated to the training a lot of knowledge and added value, and for a reasonable price, $970. And please feel free to jump to the landing page. Yes, and you can get more data. And finally, yes, let me wrap up my explanation with the last two slides. Basically, Mastery of Project Genius will transform Thomas from previously frustrated and overloaded to the now fully happy and full of energy. And here you can see the contact to myself. I'm one of the mentors on the Genius U. You are welcome to join our Project Mastery cycle. You can find S.r.o Consulting website, or you can find myself on the LinkedIn. Yes, I'm used to publicating on the LinkedIn a lot. And now I am going to share with you some links for you. And here, the first one, it's a link to the microschool, to the microschool Mastery of Project Genius microschool. And second one, it's a link to the Multiface high touch application. And the last one, it's contact to myself and contact to the S.r.o Consulting and Project Mastery circle. Yes, that's it. Thank you very much for your attention. Yes, and now I will stop the recording, and I will be ready for questions and answers. Thank you very much, and see you soon.